So we have a lot going on right now. There are some scary news topics that we need to talk about because I'm a little bit worried about what these could lead to. We also potentially have what I would consider proof that the Solana ETF may be on the horizon sooner than anyone expects. And on top of that, we have a very interesting move on Bitcoin that just happened yesterday. We can see here, we were watching this wedge form and we had this very nice breakout, right? Got all the way up to 70,500, but this turned out to be a fake out for us to come down and fall all the way down to the lower level of this region that we were looking at. So this was the fair value gap that I've been watching. And actually, if we hold 67,600, this is extremely bullish. This could be your opportunity to buy before we go on a run. Now, I'm not saying for sure we may lose this in the next couple of hours, so be watching this closely. But if you have balls of steel, this may very well be your time. Now, I do also think with this wedge we have here, there is a chance that we are currently in the breakdown, and that bottom of the breakdown would put us right here on the top of this fair value gap that we were watching a little while ago at around the $63,000 region. Now, the problem with that happening means that we will have insane amounts of liquidations that hit the market. Right at that 70, what was it, 72? Where is it? $72,000 region. Look at this. We have about $6 billion worth of liquidations from where we are to there. Now, if we hit all the way that low, it's probably likely that we would wick all the way down, and then we have $7.5 billion of liquidations all the way down to the $60,000 region, which sits us right here in the middle. And I don't think it's that unlikely that we could retest this region. Now, I am preparing for both that to happen and for it not to happen. So I've been buying dollar cost averaging and trading up here, but also if we were to drop down here, I would simply buy and dollar cost average down there. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I think we're in a incredibly bullish stance in the market right now, and this short-term moves wouldn't bother me, but you need to be paying attention because these liquidations are a real threat. Now, I did get a comment yesterday, what happened to your $9 billion liquidation? The way liquidations work, this is a perfectly reasonable question, but the way these liquidations work is as we go down or we go up, these liquidations will be happening. So of course, if this is at 10 billion today, but then we drop a couple $1,000s for Bitcoin, it will go down because the liquidations are happening. And these liquidations are like throwing petrol or gasoline onto either a pump or a dump, right? When you're liquidating the shorts, it's going to be pushing the market upwards. When you're liquidating the longs, it's going to be helping pushing the market downwards. But that's why we get extreme volatility in the market, right? That's why it's not normally a steady push upwards. These liquidations help in making it extremely volatile because it pushes up, then it pushes back down, pushes up, pushes back down. And this is what I would consider a pretty strong uptrend since down here at the $56,000 region. So nothing to be worried about here yet, in my opinion, but let's watch this region very closely. As you know, I am currently trading Bitcoin and Ethereum and a number of other altcoins, and if you want to do that, we have so far made just about $4,000 in profit since we opened this trade right there at the perfect retest. And then we have a bunch of other open trades here. So if you did want to trade using leverage here, I do have a link down there to Margex. Now, Margex is the exchange that I'm personally using because I can use it from anywhere in the world. I can leverage trade. I don't need to provide any personal details, no KYC, no VPN, nothing at all. I can just follow the link in Conor's description, go and sign up and start trading. So it works for me. If you guys do want to check it out, you can get up to a $10,000 deposit bonus. And some of these trades that we've been doing, look at this, Bitcoin, $900 profit, Ethereum, $2,000, Doge, $400 with $800 realized. We got Sui here. It does have an unrealized loss of $900, but a realized profit of $2,000. And we do have another cool trade here, WIF, right? Up $700 today. Look how small the margin is, $91. So this is the possibility with leverage trading if you know what you're doing. So get out there and learn the steps in which you need to take to get those. Now, look at the market. An interesting thing is going on again, right? We're having meme coins this week go absolutely nuts. Pepe up 50%. Pepe has a $6.8 billion market cap. So it's up billions and billions this week alone, which is pretty incredible. We got Floki up 30%, Bonk up 24%. And what is, of course, great about this is we have our meme coin portfolio, which has now just hit $6,000. $4,800. We've made $4,800 just buying meme coins. And look at how crazy the outperformance is from Bitcoin. So it's very clear and evident from our tests here, our dollar cost averaging test, that buying meme coins is profitable, right, guys? So take that with you, take that as you will. You can obviously lose still. Toshi is down 21% this week. We have another loss here as well. Sorry, that went crazy. We have another loss sitting here. Where is it? Here, oh, Tether, of course, because we did take some profit. So we have $200 left to put into other projects. But we can see here, Reddit is down to 19%. Snack is down for us 28%. But then we have 1,300% for Pepe. So pretty good stuff there. Meme coins, watch them very closely. These are my list that I've been watching. Kokinu, I still think is going to go nuts again. I'm just waiting for that AVAX season to happen. Now, let's talk about the worrying before we talk about the Solana ETF, because I think the ETF is pretty exciting right now. But another 30,000 Bitcoin moved by Mt. Gox, all to new wallets for distribution. That's 42,000 moved from their 142,000 wallet to be this guy will be watching closely. Now, this is concerning if you are worried about, for example, the downside of what we spoke about at the start of the video. If you are concerned that Bitcoin will drop down to this $60,000 region, then I don't know, man. You need to secure your bags probably right now. But all of this, I think, will help us get better entries if there isn't enough liquidity or buying momentum happening. And I think there kind of is. So I'm not too worried about this, but it may cause short-term problems for the price of Bitcoin. We also have Grayscale's Ethereum ETF maybe bleeding $110 million daily for the first month. Similar to what we saw with Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF, right? Once they switch from their trust into their ETF, people are selling like crazy because Grayscale is greedy with their fees. So this could be providing the liquidity that, for example, BlackRock will be using to buy as people buy their ETF, meaning we'll probably just get sideways action for, 3-4 months, just like we did with Bitcoin. Now, that's not to be sure, but this is something to be paying attention to if you are expecting Ethereum to go absolutely parabolic from where it is right now. What I see here now is we do have our resistance and our support. Very, very simple. We had our wedge that broke out. We got into the trade. Then we found this resistance and support here. I opened another trade down here at the lower region of that support. This is just a small $5,000 trade. And right now we are retesting the higher level of resistance, maybe flipping it into support. So looking still very bullish for me for Ethereum. Now, this is what I consider proof that the Solana ETF is about to get approved. Look at this. JP Morgan doubts the SEC will approve Solana and other crypto ETFs. They said, we don't think the SEC would go even further by approving Solana or other token ETFs, given the SEC has stronger, relative to Ethereum, opinions that tokens outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum should be classified as securities. So, first of all, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, and all of them are corrupt, and they are manipulating the market, and they want to take your assets from you. And JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon has been outwardly saying that Bitcoin is a scam until recently, all of a sudden, they've been buying up the ETFs like crazy. Interesting. Saying it's a scam when the price is down, saying that they've been buying it when the price is up. That's not market manipulation, is it? Now, this is just someone else from JP Morgan doing exactly the same thing. And of course, they don't want you to know that there's going to be potentially an ETF approved for whatever cryptocurrency that's coming next, because they want to buy it. Now, that's pure speculation and tinfoil hat wearing, but that's what I think is happening right now. Okay? They don't want you to be buying Solana because it might go higher. Now, I don't know, that could be wrong, but this is looking like just more manipulation coming out, and I like this. This is good for us. Imagine if we got a Solana ETF. Of course, Solana has been doing incredibly well recently, down 8% on the week, but we did, a couple of months ago hit over $200. So for me personally, I have been dollar cost averaging into Solana recently. Although it's much higher than my buy in the bear market, which was $20, I think that this could be the next ETF, the next excitement, the next buy the rumor, sell the news. So listen to me when I say this. I am dollar cost averaging into Solana right now, but I will be selling that Solana if we got a rumor that the ETF is approved and it starts to go parabolic. I won't sell it all, but I will be taking profits on the way up. So if you want to stay up to date with me taking profits, subscribe to the channel, but also come and join the Patreon, which is linked down there in the description. This is the HG Access Patreon. You get access to all of my trades, but you also get access to the trades of all the other influencers that are inside this server. You also get access to our alpha reports where we talk about information that we get in the market, because we run an agency as well. On the back end of this, we run a full agency. We get a ton of information and we share it only with the people in this group. And you can see, look at this. We have some insane gains recently: 20%, 103%, 14%, 49%, and so on. Look, it's just endless. The list is endless. So if you want a place with literally almost unlimited alpha, I think this is the most alpha driven server there is in crypto right now. If you want to come and join, the link is down in the description, and I will of course see you guys in the next video. Peace.